morning, everybody. I'm not going to talk politics today. Talk something a little different. You know, there comes a point in all of our lives when we question, is God real? If God's real, how could he do this? We all go through some shit, right? We all go through those moments, those times, those trials, those tribulations. Many of you know my story. I was on drugs. I was an alcoholic. I was a clinically depressed, I guess you could say, in a go-nowhere, dead-end marriage. But you know what? You always have to remember, God never puts you through more than what he thinks you can handle. Let me rephrase that. God never puts you more than what he knows you can handle. He knows everything about you. He built you. He made you. You're a lot stronger than you think. So when you doubt yourself, you're doubting God. Not a good idea to do. A very good friend of mine, during my divorce, which was tumultuous to say the least, said to me, a mustard grain of faith can move mountains. Didn't really know what he meant at the time. Then I realized, all you gotta do is believe and put your faith in God. You know, the story of your life is already written. It's already written in God's book. All you need to do is give God the pen and let him finish writing your story for you. It's when we stop believing in God and we start taking the pen for ourselves, trying to write our own story. That's when things start going bad. God doesn't want to see you suffer. God doesn't want to see you hurt or cry. We're all God's children. God gave his only begotten Son for our sins. Remember that. So when things are at their lowest and their hardest, just remember, God's always got you. He's always been there. And all he asks in return is your unwavering faith. I'm not talking about giving you riches and wealth. I'm not talking about buying you that Ferrari that you wanted. I'm talking about simple things. Health, happiness. Whatever it is that makes you happy, God can give it to you. But you have to open your heart up. Your heart and your mind have to belong to God. It puts things into perspective, really, when you see these things. Take it from me. I've been as low as can be. I've been as high as can be. Figuratively and literally. And I'm going to tell you, when you realize that God's got you, when you believe, when you have your faith, it'll all go okay. It's all planned. Sometimes we have to walk through hell to get to heaven. That's just the way things are. Don't question the divine wisdom. Just remember the old saying, whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger. And believe me, when you go through those troubles, that's just God's way of making you stronger. To all the people who are struggling through some tough times right now, take a look at your child, dog. Go look up at the sky, at the clouds, at the sun, the moon, whatever time of day it is. Just remember, God's got you. Love you all. God bless.